Hello and welcome to the TrashHole podcast, the internet's worst podcast. Well, beta ended, so we get that title now. Anyway, we have some introductions. Let's do those. I'm Brendaniel. You know who the fuck I am. If you don't know who I am, why are you on my channel? Why the hell are you here?
Run away.
Run away?
Hey,
What's
up?
Man.
Fuck you, Furby.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna try it. I'm going first, bitch. It's me.
Fuck you.
Furbykins again.
Suck my goddamn dick.
Oh,
And it's me, Stebby. I've been here before, also. Like, every single one. I'm here forever.
I'm new.
Oh.
Hi,
I'm here
new.
for the female edge.
Oh. Exciting.
Ooh.
Need something above those other podcasts.
People might know me as Sticky Hunter, so
Oh, God.
It's magical.
I do things.
Indeed.
Nice.
Good job doing
play
those things.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
What I do in my
Hell.
personal time is not down to you.
It's down to no one. Nobody knows.
Down to business. Down with the sickness.
Down. Oh,
Furby,
man.
nobody wants to get down with the fucking sickness. Let's talk about what do I have in my notes here. Talk about wieners is the first one.
Oh, yes. Big
yeah.
fan. Big fan.
Big
I've seen a
fan
few.
of wieners.
Small fan.
No,
Ooh.
small fan? What does that mean? Does that mean that you don't like wieners? Dude,
And I admire them from time to time. It's usually when I'm doing certain art.
I mean, what's there not to like about wieners?
They can have diseases.
I mean, true, but lots of things can have diseases.
Like cats.
Oh, yeah.
Cats can
Cats
have
can have-
diseases. They can have rabies and they can die.
Don't compare cats to penises. They're entirely different
You know,
things.
cats have spiky penises. Like, that's always weird to me. Like, I just can't imagine what life is like for female cats. It's got to be the worst fucking thing. I mean, duck penises are infinitely worse, so are turtle penises. Turtle penises, looking up turtle penises has given me nightmares. Multiple nightmares.
Nightmare.
Not just
A
one
single
nightmare.
I was fucking... Like, apparently, like, cat penises are, like, just so, like, the dudes can just, like, have their way with the lady cats, and it's like, that's kind of fucked up. Like, hey, let's just have a fucking biological advantage to having bad sexy times. The not good kind.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ducks have corkscrew penises. Subscribe to Dolan Dark.
Oh, yeah. What a promo.
Mm-hmm.
What a
I've seen
good
those
promo.
dicks before.
That's
It's
just,
scary.
it's horror.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
I saw a duck penis when I was 13. I'm pretty sure I'm scarred for life.
You guys ever
Yeah,
see
no,
a,
probably.
a pig dick?
I've never seen a pig dick.
And I don't want to.
Like floppy, kind of.
You, no. Please,
I don't
no.
know. They're different. That's all I can really say.
Is that better or worse than a cat penis?
I mean, it's a little more normal looking, I guess. It's not like fucking barbed, but
Yeah, no.
penis.
Barbed wieners are definitely pretty up there,
Yeah,
but it's not cat penis.
yeah, no, that's like it looks painful even just looking at it. It's just like
So speaking
But
about
it's-
cats and penises, I decided I should look up the newest Garfield strip because it's been a while since I've
Ooh.
checked out the Garfield comic strip.
Yes.
And today's comic strip is, hey, listen to this, John says. The supermarket is having a special on kale. They'll pay you to take it. And Garfield has a little thought bubble that says, how much?
Oh, that's comedy gold.
It's pretty
'cause
hilarious.
Nobody likes kale. Get it?
Comedy gold.
I want to know what made him look up fucking Garfield when we're talking
Cat
about dicks.
penises.
I heard
Cat
cat
penises.
penises. Cats and penises.
It's
And you
time.
instantly thought of Garfield.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
That's the first thing I think of. Garfield riding on a sick Harley with his dick out with 2 desert eagles in his hands.
Oh, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I think of that whenever I close my eyes.
It's like a secret.
It's the biggest secret,
It's like a
but
secret.
everybody knows about it.
Everybody knows that Garfield is the hottest man alive. He's a hunk.
Everybody knows about this secret. It's no secret that everyone knows about this secret.
All right, let's move on to real topics. Nintendo Switch got announced. I am probably overly hyped about it.
Yeah, same. I mean, Legend of Zelda being a launch title is probably where a lot of that stems from.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
no,
GameStop has already run out of pre-orders for it. Like as a company, the pre-orders are done. They're gone.
Damn.
Jeez. I'd be more excited if, like, I don't know, there was more games, because I'm poor as shit, so I can't even afford to get it. But Breath of the Wild is very tempting.
Yeah.
I think, trading in my 3DS towards it, because I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if I've mentioned this, like, before, but I feel like I'm kind of sick of Pokemon. And
Right.
I don't even know if I can bring myself to beat Pokemon Sun. Shelby almost beat Pokemon Moon, but then she she got to the Elite Four and she was like, you can't just heal after every battle. And I'm like, no, you didn't bring max revives and like potions. And she's just like, no, I didn't know you had to stop you couldn't stop after every battle. You had to just keep going. And I'm like, that's what the Elite Four are, dear. And I forgot she hadn't played a Pokemon game, like a real Pokemon game before this one. So it was just interesting. And then she just gave up. She got to the champion, died, and said, I'm done. I'm done forever.
Yeah. That will do it.
I think I might like trade in my Wii U or something, even though that's probably gonna be like worth dick.
The Wii U actually trades in for as a GameStop employee. For those of you listeners who don't know, Wii U trades for about 100 to 150.
Oh, that's not.
That's
that
like
bad.
half the Switch.
Yeah.
That's pretty alright.
Because I want to keep my 3DS for like Animal Crossing and shit, but if any of those games come out for the Switch, then I don't think I have a reason to have my 3DS anymore.
I don't use my 3DS at all. Like I said, I played Pokemon Sun. I thought about getting that Dragon Ball Fusions game because I heard okay things about it. But I just I don't know. I love handheld gaming, but I don't have a reason to handheld game. I don't travel. I don't poop a lot. Like, and when I poop, I just bring my phone in and I read on it.
Right.
I don't like sitting in bed and playing video games. I like being up and in a chair or on a couch playing video games. I hate laying in bed and playing games because then I just get tired and sleepy, and I always forget to save, and then the fucking console battery dies with me like leaving it next to my bed, and then I wake up and I'm like, fuck, I'm done. The reason I want the Switch is just because it's a home console and a mobile console, so if I do ever travel, or if I'm like, I'm just going to bring this to work for lunch, then I can't do that.
Yeah, actually, I read that it's gonna run like 60% slower if it's not plugged into the a little port thing.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm
Didn't
not.
they say it was like what's it, like 2 to 6 hour battery life?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. It just
no.
like it depends on what game. And they said Breath of the Wild would have like an average of like 3, maybe, if you're lucky.
That's still not that bad.
Yeah, I mean for like mobile gaming, I guess that's really not that bad compared to like, I don't know, your phone.
I mean, like, people are complaining about that too. They're complaining about the battery life, and I'm just like, what did you expect? Did you expect a giant fucking battery pack on the back of it? Do you expect you expect the thing to last for like 10 to 15 hours while gaming? Because I can tell you, a laptop running on battery gaming can't last 3-4 fucking hours sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's very like small and powerful for its size. I mean small, but like for the battery life to be that good, that's not that bad, to be honest.
That's pretty average. That's
Yeah.
average. I'm just surprised. People, I'm not gonna completely. I do have some complaints about the Switch reveal, and I'll get to that. But people always seem to have reasons to complain about things. And they just seem to like want a reason to complain, especially with video games. And this is one of those things that I fucking hate about working at GameStop. And this is of course coming from someone who complains about video games all the fucking time. Like I'm not gonna say that I'm not a hypocrite when it comes to games, because I complain about little shit all the time, and it's mostly because they're from games that I love, and I want them to be better. But then there are some people who complain just to complain, like, why is this game even exist? Why does this part exist? It's so hard. Why would you make a game so hard? And it's like, fuck off. Just fucking play the game. Just
Yeah.
With like old school games, it's understandable. Say like was it Dragon's Quest or something that was like essentially quick time events.
Well, a lot of those old school
animated
games too were.
But those are like really fucking hard.
Well, yeah, they were made though. They were just ported from the arcades. A lot of them were, and the arcades made the games hard to take your quarters. So when you got a home version of an arcade game, half the time they didn't scale the difficulty. 3/4, 7/8 of the time they didn't fucking make the home console version any different. So of course we have a lot of these old school games that are very hard, mostly because I feel like they took just the arcade ports and slapped them onto the home consoles. And nowadays, games are made for home consoles. Arcades are dying. They're at their last breath. Japan's the only place with real arcades. You see a fucking arcade in America that isn't a Dave & Buster's, and you're like, holy fucking shit, how did they survive?
Yeah.
There's an arcade in my mall, and every time I look at it, I'm like, how the fuck is there an arcade in the Midwest? Actually, I think that arcade closed down. I'm not actually sure. I haven't checked in a little while. It might still be running, but it might be closed down.
Here, like in my hometown.
Yeah,
it's like right next to the cinema things.
I think the only arcade that I've ever seen was like this one arcade that was at my mall in like when I was like 8, and I went down there like 5 years later, and it was like, oh hey, that's not there anymore.
Well, yeah, but to be fair, you and Furpy both live in big Texas City. I mean, Furpy lives near a big Texas city. Is that right?
No, this arcade was like in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere.
Oh yeah, well,
tiny town.
Tiny town.
I mean, you see like mini arcades in like fucking theaters, but nothing really comes close to like the actual full arcades, which again you don't see like at all anymore, which is
except for like
sad.
Dave & Buster's.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that I guess you could sort of count that, but it's like a different experience.
It's not
to, like,
exactly the same
arcade.
thing.
Yeah, like I've been to an actual arcade somewhat recently in like fucking somewhere in New Mexico, and it was cool actually.
Different experience and all that.
Yeah.
But back to the Switch. What was I saying? God damn. I like it. I'm excited for it. I'm cautiously excited for it though. I'm not going to spend a lot of my own money. I have just a bunch of trade-ins that I can throw towards it, some Pokemon games and my 3DS if need be, because I'm kind of sick of my 3DS and I don't know if I'm going to beat Sun. But I am a little bit excited for Zelda. I'm the kind of person who I know I'll pick up the Switch and Zelda, and I really won't play Zelda that much. I am more excited for Splatoon 2, because the first Splatoon I put a ton of time into, but I kept getting wrecked by Japanese people, because I tend to play video games later at night.
Yep.
So I'd get wrecked by Japanese people, and then I'd get sick of it and stopped playing, mostly because of the lag, too. So on to that, to jump from that point, Nintendo has a online service that is going to be paid in the fall after the Switch's release. And,
oh, man.
Well, the problem is, like, I want to complain about it, I really do, and I can, I have the ability to complain about it. I'm kind of staying neutral about it, because we don't know how much it's going to cost. If it's comparable to Sony and Xbox, and I don't think that's right for a Nintendo platform, really. I feel like $30-40 a year would be okay.
Yeah.
But I'm still kind of like, that's another online service I got to pay for. That's, and
I mean, at the same time, like, Nintendo has a very dedicated fan base, and they are very family orientated in general.
But
so it's probably going to be more like, hey, parents, here you go, have a thing. But it's still marketed towards the people who are like older who are playing because they can afford it.
The Switch isn't marketed towards unfortunately it's not marketed really, it doesn't feel like towards a family setting now, like the Wii U and the Wii were. This is more marketed kind of, they're starting their marketing with the hardcore audience first. That's who they're trying to get first, is the hardcore audience, the people who have always been playing Nintendo stuff and will always play Nintendo stuff until Nintendo files bankruptcy in like 30 years. So it's one of those things where the paid online service is kind of the norm, and Nintendo is just kind of catching on. What I'm worried about is how worth it it's going to be. How comparable is it going to be to Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus? From what I've heard, you get free games every month, but those free games are only free for that month, and you can only play them during that month.
Yeah, no, that's
a trial.
Yeah, it's like
and
yeah.
And like the PS Plus and Xbox Gold, to my understanding, are just, oh hey, you have this game and you have it as long as you're paying for the service.
Yep, and once you stop paying for the service, you do not have access to that game. But if you start paying for it again, then you have access to that game again.
Which is how it should be.
It's still terrible, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Should be at least equal to Xbox Live and PlayStation. And the nice thing about this is it may. I'm not going to say it will, because I'm not going to be like, oh man, this is definitely going to make Nintendo's online services better. But it may make their online services better because they'll have more money to build the infrastructure with it. However, Nintendo is an old school Japanese company, and they have proven time and time again that they do not care about the Western market, which sucks ass. Because I want to give them money. Give me Metroid Prime, the trilogy in HD, because I never got to play those, and I don't want to emulate them. I'm lazy. I don't want to have to emulate them. I want to actually pay for them and play them in HD. It'd be nice. Really, it would. And just do that on the Switch. You know, they did it on the Wii, and it was okay. And I don't know why they can't just make another Metroid game. That's not Federation Force. I am not even a big Metroid fan, and I'm like, I'd love to get into it.
Every time I close my eyes, I see Super Metroid with the art and animation style of New Super Mario Brothers, and then I start to cry.
Mm-hmm. Like another game people have been like rallying for a new Nintendo console is F-Zero, where Captain Falcon comes from, and right. I weirdly enough I don't want one of those because it was kind of a product of its time.
Yeah.
Also, it's hard as shit. Because if you've ever played F-Zero GX on the GameCube, that's fucking hard as shit.
The only games I had on my GameCube were the Legend of Zelda demo disc that had Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, and like 3 other Zelda games. And Sims Bustin' Out, the RWBY Sims in the City, and God, I think that's it. That's all I had for my GameCube. Weirdly enough, I have owned every Nintendo console in my entire life. And the first Smash Bros. Game I played was Brawl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same, actually.
Kind of same. I rented Melee from Blockbuster.
I lied. I did have Melee, but a majority of my GameCube games were fucking Nickelodeon games.
Yep.
The only actual good games were Sunshine and Melee.
Is it bad that in general I have had a Nintendo Wii and I have a N64 I got for Christmas or some shit.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, I would play old games. But in general, I'm not a huge Nintendo fan per se. But I'm interested in what the company does. I have a 3DS because fucking Animal Crossing is my shit.
Animal Crossing is crack, virtual crack.
Yes.
Pretty much. It's very addictive.
It is.
But it's just one of those things where, unless I can see myself playing several games on a system, I don't really want to invest in it. That's just me, but I don't know.
I'm bad with my money. I've gotten better with it over time, but I'm terrible with my money. Working at GameStop, if I didn't work at GameStop, I would probably have more money. I'll be completely honest. Pretty much, it's terrible. I shouldn't work there, but I do because I'm lazy and it's a job. You know, I was gonna quit this month, but then I pre-ordered the Switch, and now I want to make sure. Excuse me, I want to make sure I have my discount on the upcoming lineup of games. Probably until Splatoon, but I'm resolute to be out of there before the holidays. But I said that last year too, so we'll see. The extra money is just nice. It's nice to have a steady income. It really is. But not that's a different, a completely different topic entirely. But the Switch, I don't know. I've always been a big Nintendo fan. I've had, like I said, I've had every system. I've gotten every system as a kid. My grandparents spoiled the shit out of me. I had a Game Boy Color. I had a Game Boy Advance. I had a Game Boy Advance SP. I had a GameCube. I had an N64. I had one of the cool golden N64s that came with the Pokemon Stadium, I think. It was a gold N64, but I don't remember what it came with.
I think that is what it came with. It was a Pokemon game, I'm pretty sure.
I think it was Pokemon Stadium, but I know I had a gold N64 and I had Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. But I was a Pokemon kid. I played nothing but Pokemon. You know, that was it. That was my game. That was my jam. Nothing else. Every other game was shit. Why play every other game when I can play fucking Pokemon? And I don't know. I've kind of grown out of Pokemon now, which I just hate. I hate it. I hate that I've grown out of something that I loved as a kid. It sucks. For anybody else who's ever grown out of something that they absolutely loved and keeps trying, you keep trying to get back into it, it's a pain. It's something you have to let go, and you're kind of just hurt by it. It sucks. But I'm still getting the Switch. I probably won't put much time into Legend of Zelda. I'm not buying 1-2 Switch. Fuck that for $50.
Unless it comes with the console, if it's like the Wii Sports of the Switch.
It does not. It's a $50 separate game.
Okay, yeah, no, fuck that.
You know the controllers, the Pro controller costs $70 American dollars.
Oh, hey, that's not great.
And the Joy-Con controller costs about $70 to $85 if you want a full one.
Yeah, I've heard good things about the Pro controller, how it like actually feels pretty good, but I don't know.
The Wii U Pro controller is fantastic. It also has a 60 to 70 hour like the battery in that thing is freaking insane. Yeah. I'm not going to say like 60 to 70, but that thing will last like 20-30 hours before it needs to be recharged. Like I swear to God, the off-market ones are garbage and they always break. Like I think they're the Afterglow Wii U controllers. They're terrible. They break. The thumbsticks break on them and it sucks. But
like the weird Mad Catz, not Mad Catz things.
Oh yeah. Mad Catz. I've heard that Mad Catz makes pretty alright fight sticks, but that's about all they really do anymore. They make mice, like crazy fucking gaming mouses, and I've thought about buying one just to be like, hey bro, you want to play Crysis on my Mad Catz gaming mouse? Fucking come over to my house, dude. Fucking switch on my Mad Catz.
Like the gamer mice. I'm
gonna pull up a picture for you guys. I will tell any listeners. I will say the name of this. I'm just gonna look up Mad Catz mouse, and throw it in the chat here. It's the.
This means that you gotta do After Effects and edit.
I'm not gonna put the picture in. If you want to see what this looks like, it's the Mad Catz RATTE Tournament Edition gaming mouse.
Oh yeah, no.
Man, that is the gamer mouse.
Yeah, that's the first fucking gamer mouse that I ever saw.
That's the first gamer mouse with water cooling in it. No, I'm kidding.
Hell yeah.
Every other fucking gamer mouse looks like that. Like the fucking Razer one. Here,
that's the goddamn gamer aesthetic. Like
I remember fucking
like Cyberpunk splintered into a bunch of like armor pieces.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but like the first time I saw an actual gamer mouse, because I needed a new mouse. I was looking it up. This is like a fair few years ago, though. I was like, how are you going to hold this? It looks like it will just break.
Yeah.
Cool. It's part of the aesthetic.
Yeah, look at
part
all
of that
those lights.
That Reaper aesthetic.
Oh, you posted the Ouroboros gaming mouse, Furby? Let me see this shit.
Yes.
fucking
gamer.
Dude, all right. Razer products. I'm sorry, Razer. Razer will never sponsor me because of what I'm about to say. I fucking hate Razer products. Now,
they're all right.
They're okay, but they are the Beats of the gaming world. They are.
Yeah, no,
I would
that's
agree.
For sure.
You are spending an extra $30-$40 on the brand. I was thinking about getting their webcam because I'm just gonna buy a real camera here in a month or two, hopefully. For shitty live action stuff, I'd like it to be decent quality when I'm like flailing around and screaming in front of the camera. But I was looking at their webcam because I was like, oh yeah, Razer has a webcam. I wonder if that's any good. And I looked it up and I was like, oh, the reviews are fucking awful on it. Let me, what is it called? The Stargazer Razer? Let me check the reviews on it on Amazon.
I say all this with a goddamn fucking Razer blade behind me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's not a good laptop. It's like good for what I need it for, being light and able to start up fast and all this shit. But like, it's fucking expensive, dude. Like, fucking Apple product levels of expensive.
Yeah, I've got a Razer Kraken, and it's got like 2 extra gamer buttons, and that's it.
Yeah,
and it's $60.
Fucking, it's fucked up.
See, I like my Logitech.
It's one of those things.
I like my Logitech mouse. It's
I need to get a Logitech everything.
Yes.
I say Corsair is my preferred for keyboards, and I like the Logitech mice. That's me.
It's one of those things like when you buy like a branded thing, it's usually, you'll know it'll work.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
People buy into it way too much, and it's. I am one of those people because I have a Blue Snowball microphone.
Hey,
It's a decent microphone. It's fairly priced. I'm not a fucking audio expert, so I went for it. But I know for a fact there's better mics that I probably could have got for the same price.
Yeah.
And that's kind of sad.
I think Stebby and Furpy, don't you both have Blue Yetis now?
no, I got a Snowball too.
You got a Snowball. Stebby
I
has
got a Blue Yeti though.
I used to record on a Blue Yeti, but then I bought a microphone and a mixer just because the audio quality was it wasn't. If you listen closely, you could tell the difference, but honestly, it wasn't that big of a difference.
But hey, you've got nifty equipment now.
Yeah, I have
you gotta
my
be a
mic arm and I have a real microphone. And it's like, wow, look at me, I'm a real YouTuber who's not sad
You're
all the
a
time.
professional.
Professional.
Big professional audio boy.
I am a real YouTuber in the United States of Russia. Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Bren, you're probably gonna fucking kill me for this. I swear you said once that you had the same microphone that Mark does.
No, I've never said that. Markiplier, I have no idea
I
what
thought you did.
Markiplier's mic is.
What's a Markiplier?
What the
Oh
heck?
no, I think that was fucking Niall. I knew
Probably.
it was someone.
Probably someone.
Markiplier here.
Oh man. Are we coming out with the Markiplier jokes now?
I'm going to come up with a full
Yes.
Markiplier diss album.
Full on just thought he fucking
Oh,
had the same
fuck.
microphone.
You're going to give me
So
an
at this point, that
aneurysm.
Bren comes to England to kill me.
Yes.
I'm going to
He's
buy a
gonna
canoe.
teleport to Indolin.
Indolin?
Oh.
Indolin?
Indolin?
Indolin. You're gonna
Fucking-
teleport straight to Indolin.
Every
and do
person
stuff.
in this podcast right now is fully qualified to speak. They all have a degree in speaking English, especially me.
Yes.
I went to speaky school. I can make words good with my mouth.
I am a
Fucking
professional
spoke
at
right.
fuck words. I get
Heck, oh yes.
I get paid to say fuck words all the time. Hell yeah, man, and I want to die.
Fucking-
Nice.
I don't know. Back to the
Brendaniel.
Switch, just to bring it back because I do that, I guess.
Yeah.
Splatoon is probably my most excited game for it.
Yes.
Mario Odyssey looks great, but I'm sad it's not going to be a summer title. I'm wondering if
Yeah.
Nintendo probably needs time to work on it still, but I feel like they want something to come out in the fall too. And Mario Odyssey feels big, looks big, kind of looks like a throwback to 64 and Sunshine, kind of those big worlds. Because
Yeah.
I did not like 3D World that much. It just felt too stylized. You know what I mean? Like it felt too fake.
Kinda.
Yeah, it felt like more like, oh hey, this is very clearly the level.
It's like it felt like this is a Mario game. Play the Mario game. Like while I was playing, it felt like there was a voice in my head screaming, "You must play the Mario game. If you do not play the Mario game in 15 seconds, you will die." I was like,
you are
"Fine, man."
enjoying a big Mario. Mario is making jump. Enjoy yourself.
I kind of hope that they do focus on the Switch for kind of handhelds because I do like a lot of those RPGs and single player experiences.
Yes.
I'm not a party game guy. I'm not a party gamer. If I want to play games with my friends, I go online and I'll join in a Discord chat and I'll play games with them. But if like I am mostly a single player gamer.
Oh, fucking! Apparently, for like the voice chat and shit,
You have to
for
use
the
your
Switch,
phone.
It's gonna be It's like,
Wait,
why
what?
the fuck would you use your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to use your
Such a
phone.
bad
It's
No,
nothing
it's
on the
weird.
Switch.
What's weird about that is at GameStop we have pre-orders for Switch headsets though.
What?
Yeah,
What?
like Switch headsets, like headsets for the Switch. So I don't know. Like I
Why?
guess they have said that the online services to talk to your friends is going to be through the phone, but there's going to be headsets for it. Well,
It sounds like it's gonna be, hey, you have to buy this if you don't want to use your fucking phone.
no, I think what it is I honestly think they're going to be headsets that you plug into your phone. That's what I think it is. I think they're headsets for the Switch that you plug into your phone to talk to your friends through.
Maybe.
That's still not great.
No, oh god, no.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
just
it's
you can
still
just use
pretty bad.
Discord or Skype. Like Nintendo,
Yeah.
it always feels like Nintendo is 10 years behind, and it's
It feels like
are.
Nintendo's like going out of their way to do things wrong.
One thing that is gonna make me very angry about the Switch, I'm still gonna get it. I'm not gonna be one of those YouTubers or fucking gaming YouTubers who's like, I'm so angry about the Switch. I'm definitely not gonna buy the Switch. 5 days later, he spends like a 1,000th of his YouTube money that week to buy a Switch, and then he's like, I bought the Switch, and here's a review. But I thought, very, very, very mad video game man, that you were not going to buy the Nintendo Switch. Well, I bought it because I wanted to review it for all that sweet ad revenue.
Oh, yum.
Heck yeah.
Fuck, God.
And then it gets recommended to everyone.
And then everyone fucking...
pasted.
1,000 Degree Knife versus Nintendo Switch. 1,000 Degree Knife versus my hot, wet dick.
The YouTube assassin breaks into your home and brings a knife called the 1,000 Degree Knife versus Switch.
Have you guys heard of my new...
into your brain.
Have you guys heard about my new YouTube persona? It's me, the Minecraft philosopher.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Is that
fuck
the
yeah.
Minecraft philosopher?
My heart may break easily, but obsidian blocks don't. You cannot break me. I have heart like Minecraft diamond. I wear a diamond chest plate enchanted with protection. I have a cobblestone house.
Brendan, it's time to stop.
I will keep you out of here with my cobblestone
Need
generator.
help.
I'm gonna start screaming.
I'm gonna build a cobblestone generator to keep you out of my fucking yard, you fucking kids.
Please build a cobblestone generator that like kills me, so I don't have to suffer through the Minecraft philosopher.
Man, all right. One thing that's always bugged me about working in video game retail is, all right, I will defend Minecraft the video game. I will defend it. I will. With not with my life, but I will say it was fun. And I had fun with it, and its time is done for me, but I will defend the game itself. And it's weird to me that people are, you say Minecraft and it's immediate like, hey, fuck Minecraft, man. Minecraft's so fucking stupid. Are you fucking dumb? Are you stupid, man? Minecraft is stupid. It's for kids, man, says the 16-year-old who played Minecraft 3 years ago.
Right. I mean, I think my big problem with it is that of the people I know that still play Minecraft, they were like the fucking like stereotypical like 12-year-old with zero social skills in the mouth of a sailor. And it's like, I don't like it.
I see that's one weird, what's the word I'm looking for? That's an example of fans of something ruining something for everyone else. And and it happens in everything. Everything gets ruined for everyone. And there are people who just hate fun and can't get over the fact that fans ruin something. And like, I don't know. That's of course another point of hypocrisy for me, because I've said that fans have ruined things for me, like Naruto. I'm a big weeaboo. If you don't know that by now, die. But
oh man, is
clearly
anime? Do you watch anime?
I watch.
I don't watch anime except for JoJo, because that's a manime.
Why would I watch anime when I can play cool games like Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and sit on my MacBook Pro and play Team Fortress 2 for 3 hours a day?
Why watch anime when I can fuck myself in the ass?
Why watch anime when I can talk to my non-existent girlfriend? Am I right, folks? High five, man. High five. Hell yeah.
Good job.
I don't know. I'm a lifeless weeaboo, though. And Naruto was one of those things that I watched as a kid, and I was kind of like, yeah, this is neat. Naruto, he's a kid. He's a ninja. He's a ninja kid. Cool. And then it was like, I got to high school, and there was this kid named Cody, and Cody would wear a hidden leaf headband, and he would run around school. He was this heavy-set kid running around with the Naruto run. He would run around through the hallways until senior year. So from freshman to senior year of high school, this child, this high schooler to adult, would run around through the hallways with his arms extended.
Yeah,
off and on. He wouldn't do this. He wouldn't do this literally every day. But you'd see, like maybe like every 3 months, you'd be like, oh fuck, he's wearing that fucking headband again.
Gee.
That's what ruined Bleach for me too. Like Bleach is I feel like inherently bad though. Bleach is like Bleach is like if you're wearing Bleach, if you're wearing like a Bleach shirt, I kind of look at you and I go, Ew, that's nasty.
Ew, get away from me, Normie.
That's
Get away from
gross.
me.
Why can't you watch something good like Konosuba?
Why can't you watch a good anime like fucking
JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
Sure, why not?
Just always go back to it.
It's
Jo-
JoJo is my
JoJo.
favorite. JoJo
It's
is my
the
favorite.
current. It's the current big anime, I guess.
It's not
It's
even
not
big.
even that.
Very
It's like
nice.
it's the counter. It's like the
counterculture.
anime for people that don't watch. It's the anime for people that think anime is stupid.
Mhm.
And
But
and-
JoJo
and-
can't be stupid. Am I
yeah,
right?
exactly. And then it's all coming from the people who are like, oh man, anime is fucking gay and you have to be like fucking, it's only for like girls and whatever. And then they totally forget that like after part 5, everyone dresses up in fucking weird ass outfits.
That's
Like,
because they
Giorno
only
has
watch the
big-
anime and they haven't gotten to
Yeah.
that part yet.
Exactly. Like Giorno in part 5 has the weird heart-shaped like chest opening.
I am so excited for Giorno to. Oh my god, I'm so excited for Giorno to be animated.
Oh, no, there's lots of things. What is
Oh.
it? Steel Ball Run? I can't wait for them to talk
Oh.
about the bug bite fetish.
Yep, the bug bite fetish is gonna be just incredible on screen. That's just such a weird moment.
There's so many great parts.
Well, it's like in part
Just-
4 at the end where he talks about his where he looked at the Mona Lisa when he was a child and he got an erection from it.
Oh, yeah.
Like part
There's so many just great one-off just lines and moments after part 3 where it just slowly goes into complete insanity.
Oh man, though, you should really listen to the English dub. When I was at my mom's one time, the English dub was playing because it was a Saturday night and Toonami was on, and
Right.
I was watching it, and Joseph in part 2 speaks with a British accent, and it's
oh no,
it's the worst thing.
Oh,
It's
no.
so bad. It's
Oh.
the voice actors who are in that dub are abysmal. I don't want to shit on voice actors who do anime dubs, but there are a lot of terrible ones who still get work.
Right.
I don't.
Sometimes it's not even down to the voice actors; it's the people casting them that
Oh
clearly
yeah.
don't know the characters well enough.
Oh yeah, it's
Right.
casters who just don't care. They're like, another Japanese animation. Let's throw these fuckers. There's
Oh,
some
what, the British? Get the British voice actor.
there's a homeless
Oh,
dude
okay.
outside. Give him a sandwich, bring him in, and tell him to do Giorno.
Gee, does anybody like my ravioli? My fucking pizza?
You said I was going to get a DiGiorno pizza for this voice acting gig. No, I said you have to play Giorno.
Well, hey everybody, I brought a pizza.
A bubbity boopy. It's Italy.
No, you have a stand. Here's my stand, brick oven pizza. He makes pizza.
Oh fuck. I don't know. Like some anime dub actors are fantastic, but like Rooster Teeth, for example. I don't want to shit on them because I love a lot of them, but whenever any of them do voice acting, for be it RWBY or anything, I love them as YouTube personalities. I do love a lot of members of Rooster Teeth for their personality, but their acting hurts me.
Yeah.
It's very obvious who it is who's trying to voice act.
Mhm.
Like one example
very
I will
hard to
say,
distinguish.
that will probably draw me a little bit of ire is I hate RWBY.
Yeah, same.
The
I can't
characters
get
are
into
neat.
it.
The characters are really neat, and it's great that it's impressive that an internet company has made a full length animated show. I will give them
Yeah.
that. It is very impressive for what it is. But
But in execution, it's not great.
it's not great. If you compare it to traditional media, it is not great. If you compare it to internet media, and that's a little unfair, I'll be honest, to compare it just to traditional media. I think it does some things great, like the fighting scenes in it when Monty Ohm was still alive, and even now the fighting choreography is fantastic. I think that's the strongest point of the show is the fighting choreography, and the characters themselves are interesting.
I enjoy the character designs.
Yeah.
It's got really good character designs,
But when
the animation is outside of the fight scenes is like
very jittery,
Oh,
very
it's-
jittery.
It is
It's
very,
clearly
like-
like
You do have to
yeah.
say though, in comparison to like the first season,
It has
the
gotten better.
animation has improved.
It has gotten better. I'm not an avid watcher of it. I've seen episodes from season 1 and 2, and I think a little bit of 3. Is 3 out right now? What's the one? Is there one running right now? I know I've seen a lot of
Probably.
1. I've seen like the first half of the season 1 and a couple episodes from 2.
I feel like they did 3.
Yeah, that's what I feel like too. I feel like I've seen clips of 3, but I probably actually haven't.
They're on volume 4.
Okay. I don't want to like shit all over them. The only thing that really bugs me about the whole thing is just the how every girl character almost sounds the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's that kind of
Yeah.
like girl, like anime girl.
Oh,
voice.
you want to talk about like anime girl sounding the same? The fucking Love Live dub was terrible. Not
Love
good at all.
Live itself is terrible. It is.
Oh,
It is
man.
Waifu Wars the show.
Are we going to Love Live bashing?
I'm not gonna
Is that-
bash it because it has its place. It's an idol show. They're all fucking like idol. Like nobody cares. They just exist. They're cute anime girls that exist to be cute anime girls doing cute anime girl things, and that's like it. I don't expect anything from it. Is the thing? Is all the clips I've seen and the bits I've seen. I don't expect anything from Love Live, and I don't really care about it at all. Except the one thing I do know is thanks to Siva Gunner, I fucking hate Snow Halation.
Oh man.
Yes. God.
I hate it.
I had no fucking clue what it was.
Yep, same.
before
And then I had to
Siva
look it
Gunner.
up because of the comments
Yep.
and some of the rips, in some of his high quality
Yes.
rips. And then I
I
was
was
like,
like, what?
I'm done. I'm done. Anytime I hear Snow Halation now, I just turn the rip off and move on.
Yeah.
Move on with your life.
Move on to the next rip. Not with my life. I got to keep going through the rip
sadly-
first.
Sadly, I'm almost the exact opposite. I give it a chance. But yeah, no, Snow Halation just in fucking everything.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty fucking hilarious joke because a lot of the time it's very well executed.
Or hidden. Like sometimes I'll be listening to
Yes.
a rip and then 30 to 40 seconds into it, I'll realize that Snow Halation started at the beginning of the song and I didn't realize until I got there.
Yes.
If you don't know who we're
it's
talking
very
about,
well done.
if you don't know what we're talking about, there's a YouTube channel called Siva Gunner. He does high quality video game rips, which aren't actually high quality video game rips. I'm not supposed to say that because that's like rule number 1 of the secret Siva Gunner fan club. But
rule number 1, don't talk about high quality rips.
rule number 2, don't talk about Woodman. Rule number 3, nice.
Nice.
But there's a whole like set of weird lore that they're building on that channel, and it is fantastic. If you haven't seen it yet, their channel is infinitely better than mine. Check it out. They're just great. The guys who make the rips over at Siva Gunner are fantastic, in my opinion.
I'm glad that they came back like twice now.
Like I
or
think
3 times.
Like
Yeah,
50
3
times. Like 50 times now.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Their channel got like canceled. Got taken off YouTube at one point,
and then
they made a finale rip, and then they came back like a week later, and then they made another finale rip, and then they came back a week later, and then they said, "Oh, hey, yeah, we're ending the channel," and sure enough, they came back like a month later.
They're fucking
Woodman
special
took over the
during
channel after
goddamn
Siva Gunner went to sleep. That's the lore.
That is indeed the lore.
And we got a lot of mystery. What was that goddamn 8-bit haunted house? Dun, 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 dun.
God. It's a goddamn
man.
ride.
It really is. I'm glad it's a thing.
It's nice. Like a lot of YouTube channels are almost toxic in a way, not in a normal way, honestly. They're just they're producing the same content over and over again, and it just feels like there's a lot of stagnation on YouTube. There is, even for me. My channel generates stagnation. Every channel does. But I love Siva Gunner because it's not a channel that you really subscribe to. It's kind of a channel that you check out like once or twice a week just to see what the hell is going on. And you'll sit there for an hour or two just listening to these high quality video game rips, wondering what's the theme for this week? What's going on behind the scenes?
Fucking The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, let's see. Fucking the jokes for a while were like, Green de la Bean.
You just
where
got
they
frickin' beaned, you moron.
beamed, you moron. Bitch, you guessed it. Followed by like a bass boosted by 100 decibels. And it's your ears are gone.
And then if you get a chance though, if you're interested in Siva Gunner's channel, check out the Christmas special. That is my favorite thing they've produced so far. It's a full, almost half. It's not animated per se. Parts of it are fully animated, but it is. The art is really good. Sticky, do you know about Siva Gunner's Christmas special stuff?
No.
Check it out. You would probably appreciate the art. Like,
did Triple Q do it?
Yeah, I think Triple Q did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know Triple Q has done like a lot of the art for Siva Gunner, and was at one point on the team.
I don't know for sure if they did the art though. I'd have to source that, and I'm way too lazy. So maybe.
Who the heck knows?
Yeah, this is a dead month for YouTube anyway. January's the YouTube dead month.
The Switch?
We're done with that. We've kind of ended the discussion.
We're done with the Switch. Now we're
switching
January
over
being
to
terrible.
We're switching over to January is terrible for YouTube.
Fuck you! It's January.
No.
Everyone just
plagiarism.
goes on holiday.
Heck you! It's the first month of the year.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I have rent money, so I'm not super afraid. But I'm just like, this is a good month for me to kind of unwind and only release a couple videos. I'm probably not going to do too many in January.
Right.
You know what fucking came out? The fucking Assassin's Creed movie.
Who's seen that? Has anyone in this room
My
seen
friend
that?
saw that, and he said it sucked ass.
Nice.
Whenever there's a video game movie, I don't expect anything. I have no expectations. Yeah. And if it goes above no expectations, if it is at least bare minimum, if at one point in the movie I don't have the urge to walk out, I am entertained. Now, I'm not saying that it makes it a good movie, but if I am entertained at least once, then I'm like, nice. Okay, well, I almost got my money. If I can feel like I got my $9 worth at the theater, then I'm happy. But I stay away from video game movies until they're on Netflix, because then I'll watch it, and then if I get bored, I'll just be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't know. Like, I knew the Assassin's Creed movie would be shit. Anybody who kind of expected it, anything else, just naive in my opinion. Not like
I mean, the argument for it was like, oh hey, Assassin's Creed is arguably like one of the most story-driven video games out there.
Huh.
But the problem is that the story of Assassin's Creed is terrible.
Oh yeah.
To start with.
Oh yeah.
That's not to say if they translated it into a movie well, it could have worked. But it's just. I haven't seen the fucking Assassin's Creed movie, but I can already tell it's going to be, hey, do you see this one thing? This is the one thing that you can do in a game, isn't that?
Yeah,
gamers.
no. Oh, dude, he's gonna jump off that tower into a hay bale. He's doing the video game.
A marketing team of 40-somethings were sitting around and was like, that'd be great if we made a video game movie again. Remember the kids, they play those video games? I remember I had an old Nintendo. I played Duck Hunt on it every day, and then I went outside and played with my friends like I had a real life, unlike these losers. Let's make an Assassin's Creed movie. Then they got a sheaf of paper. They got a sheaf of paper. They opened up a fucking hatch in the middle of the boardroom, and there were a bunch of monkeys flinging shit at each other, and they dropped the script down. And a bunch of names flew up in the air, and one of the board members grabs it, and he's like, wow, Michael Fassbender, eh? Well, he's fucking failing in those shitty X-Men movies, so let's grab him.
I really like the idea of Michael Assbender.
Michael Fassbender is a pretty good actor, and I just feel so bad for him, because his acting was terrible in the newer X-Men movie. It was awful. It was just not good.
Hey, another movie I did not watch.
I saw it. It was okay. I liked fucking the Quicksilver bits as usual because those are the only good parts.
I am 100% sure we talked about this movie on an earlier version of the TrashHole podcast, but I want to reiterate my favorite thing in that entire movie was when Apocalypse was sitting down next to a TV and he was touching it, and the little kid was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, Learning. Because my fucking argument is, how the fuck can you just magically get data transmitted through I understand a computer. Like, a computer, you use magic to suck the information out of it. But TV, you're only going to get those current live broadcasts. You can't pull from the records of the television
He's learning
station.
all about E-News, goddammit.
Like, what if the only thing playing was PBS's... No, Stebby. What if the only thing playing was fucking PBS and it only had Dragon Tales on? So we just had Apocalypse running around only being able to quote Dragon Tales.
Exactly. He's the most powerful being. He knows that friendship will defeat everything, and then he just kills everyone.
The thing is, he thinks friendship means kill. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Everybody dies because he's trying to make friends with everybody.
And he touches them, and
Chaotic
everything
good.
he touches turns to dust.
Aw,
How
sad.
sad.
Just like me. Anyway, there's supposed to be a terrible ice storm coming, so I might lose power at like 4 or 5 a.m.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh
fun.
boy.
That's speaking of apocalypse.
I had a big ass thunderstorm roll through my building, or like part of Texas, less than an hour ago, and that was fun.
I had rain. I didn't hear shit.
I think that might be the same storm. It's transitioning to an ice storm in the Midwest.
Ooh.
Yeah, cause fucking cold, dude.
Let's see if I can pull up the Doppler radar without pulling up an ad that will play and scream into my microphone so that everyone can hear it.
Nice.
No,
That'd be great. Fake ad break.
Yeah, it's coming. It's gonna hit us soon here.
Ooh.
It's gonna be not good.
Brendaniel on ice.
Brendaniel is iced. He's fucking dead. Yeah, the same storm just went through Fort Worth and Dallas. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm looking at it right now, and then it's coming up to Sewer City where I live, and it's going to be absolutely awful. The worst part of the storm might hit us, and it's going to be 3 inches of ice.
Holy fuck.
Golly, gee, that's a lot of ice. Get your ice pick.
That's
and
not
put
nice.
in your drink.
Better get my anti-ice and shit on the carpet. I came home from work today, and I was walking up to the building, and there's just like a layer of salt on all of the sidewalks that our landlords put on. Like, I want to say like a thin layer of just full salt. Like the entire ground was salt. And I just was imagining the landlord just putting bags of salt in the ground and looking at it, shaking his head, going, "Good enough. Good enough."
Yeah, that is not good enough.
It'll never be good enough. I'll never be
No.
clean.
Yeah.
Sounds like this. I'm so glad I'm in the UK.
Yeah, so glad you're in the UK where there's never any ice.
Or tornadoes, really. You don't get tornadoes over there.
No, we only ever get really small tornadoes. It's like
In the country.
it barely attacks.
Oh,
You fucking get nothing. We just get rain and sometimes snow.
Yeah,
Very, very rarely.
at least you have all that rain, so
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
ever be like, oh man, I spot myself a drink. You just
You
look
get
up,
you get a
open your
teacup
mouth.
out and you put it outside your window and then you drink it and then you remember that you have crippling depression.
Oh yes, I clearly have just like a teacup and,
Next to
like,
the
a fucking-
windowsill.
Oh no, I just have it all set up. Just oh yes, cheers, love.
Cheers, love.
I have a little fucking monocle and a direct line to the Queen.
Oh yeah.
Queenie dear, can you turn the rain off a spot? It's a spot of bother. I just want it off so I can go down to the shop and pick up some crisps.
Need to go down to the apothecary and grab me.
I need to grab me some nern root. I need to grab nern root from Skyrim.
These invisibility potions won't crack themselves, you know.
What I've learned as an American is all you British people still living in the Middle Ages, y'all still pooping
We're all
bidets.
fucking magic.
I imagine you guys just have chamber pots still.
Old people
Uh,
do.
Yeah.
You pull out and whenever someone says chamber pot, I imagine just a big black kettle that they pull out from under their bed and they shit in. That's pretty much what it is.
Whenever I think of chamber pot, I think of that one episode of Billy and Mandy where it was just Harry Potter and the chamber pot of secrets.
You ever wonder if
Oh my god.
you ever wonder if J.K. Rowling was writing Chamber of Secrets and she just looked at her like notes and she just giggled and she's like, Potter, chamber, chamber pot. Like, you ever wonder if J.K. Rowling just was looking at her notes for Harry Potter and she's fucking giggling? She's like,
How
Voldemort
could you
secretly has a
not?
15-inch dick, but nobody fucking knows and nobody's ever gonna fucking know.
I think that is one of the greatest jokes, just saying a bunch of random shit about Harry Potter. Like, oh yeah, Hagrid was on roller skates the entire time. It's never mentioned, but it's heavily implied.
If I ever
It's
was
just-
an author and I wrote a critically acclaimed book series, I would just start like, if it was like the best book series in the universe, loved, movies were made. Once the movies were done, I would just start saying shit on Twitter about things that are canon because I'm the author and I can say so.
Oh man,
You just sound like Chuck Tingle.
Yeah, hell yeah.
hell yeah!
My critically
Are you
acclaimed
saying that
series,
Chuck
I got
Tingle-
violent with a volcano, and now I have a domestic abuse. I have a domestic abuse trial coming up because I sexually abused my volcano wife.
God,
Sorry,
no,
volcano
Chuck
husband.
Chuck Tingle is the best literature maker, author, man, of
And-
all books.
I can't
I'm
wait
so
for
glad
the
he gets
Chuck
money.
Tingle movie.
There needs to be several.
Yes.
Anything's better than 50 Shades of Grey.
There needs to be a
course.
trilogy with each part in like 3 parts.
I'm excited for
Hey,
50 Shades of Grey. There's a new movie of that coming out
it's
soon.
Oh,
50
yeah.
Shades darker. It's
Desperate
coming out in, like, 2
Housewives.
months.
Desperate Housewives, the movie.
But the movie is in the audience. Da 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 da.
Bop, bop, bop. It's over. God, what a film. Piece of like, what was it? Harry Potter fan fiction.
Oh.
No, it was
Violet.
It was
Twilight.
Twilight. It was Twilight
Okay,
fan
it was
fiction.
Twilight
50
fan
Shades
fiction.
of
Oh,
Grey
yeah.
was originally Twilight fan fiction. And that just
Oh,
goes to
yeah,
show
yeah.
that anyone can do anything if you put your mind to it.
Yep.
Even if you have no knowledge about what
Or
you're fucking
no
writing.
qualifications whatsoever. Or maybe say you were a reality television star. You could do anything you wanted.
There's nothing stopping you.
Nothing will
Hey,
stop you.
guys,
Like,
turn
okay,
your
but
popular. Oh wait, go.
oh, I was just gonna say, when it comes to 50 Shades, like, the one like shitty thing in the person's writing is, anytime she refers to vagina, she's just like, ooh, there. It's just like, no, just call it vagina.
That's my problem with
vagina.
any. I hate, and as a reader of many fan fictions, unwillingly, I
Involuntarily, you're being held at gunpoint.
I am by myself. I don't know. I never understood. There are some words that are okay for vagina, I feel like, and there are some words that just bother the fuck out of me, like slit.
Like-
Flaps.
Slit.
Pussy. Pussy's a great word for vagina. Just like
wound.
cocks. Just like cock's a great word for dick.
Those are hard
and
words. Those
penis.
are words for like hard situations. But I just slit, sheath. I can't fucking
Sheath,
handle.
like, you
I
pull your
can't
dick
fucking
out.
handle the word sheath. Are you telling me that I'm fucking the medieval exhibit in the fucking Smithsonian Museum? I'm fucking that whole
Hold
exhibit.
on, milady. I shall unsheath my penis.
And put it between your legs, and then I shall pull from it, as though my penis is Excalibur. I shall release the sword from the stone. Doth saying that my pussy is dry? No, fuck. I'm leaving. Bye. See, you can
This
go
is
stay
very
with your
good
aunt.
medieval plot.
Oh God.
Good medieval accent. I get an A+ from my history teacher, Dr.
Good
McGregor.
work. Dr. McGregor.
Dr.
Good
McGregor,
job.
attorney at law and history teacher at law.
Man.
My Brendaniel branded fan fiction.
Okay.
You need to write one.
Attorneys at law. There's this one guy in Texas that has like ads, and he's just like screaming the entire time. He's like, "I'm the Texas Hammer," and he's like about to like retire and have his son take over, but his son can't do like the catchphrase thing at all.
I'm the
So, like-
Texas Hammer.
Yeah, basically, I'm the Texas Hammer. It's like, I'm the Texas Hammer.
My
and
father
I'm
forced
the
me to
Texas
pursue a law
Hammer.
degree for his long con.
Basically.
I wanted to be a veterinarian, but my dad said I have to be a lawyer, so I want to die.
I just wanted to go to the North Pole and make toys, but my dad made me a lawyer.
His dad stopped him from being Santa Claus!
God damn it, not again!
Do you ever wonder if someone has actually tried to do that? Like legitimately tried to go to the North Pole, set up a workshop, and try to send toys all across the world like some psychopath.
God,
I can only imagine that like after the Santa Claus starring Tim Allen came out, I can imagine there's at least one person like sitting outside their home with a gun waiting for Santa Claus so they can kill him and steal his coat. So they can become the new Santa.
Isn't that that's essentially one of the fucking plots of the movie where it's like Jack Frost.
Well, like what happens in the movie is like Tim Allen accidentally kills Santa Claus.
He doesn't he doesn't even mean to kill him. He's just like, hey, what the fuck you doing?
What the fuck are you doing on my roof here? Hey, it's me, Tim Allen. Get the fuck off my roof.
Biologically, is there a Santa virus that is transmitted from one host to another? And since Santa died, did Tim Allen get Santa's curse because he inadvertently killed Santa, or because he was the closest person?
I don't think it's a virus so much as it is the coat is cursed. I think it's more likely that the coat is cursed.
Because he puts it on. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He puts it on.
What kind of fucked up thing would happen if his kid had put Santa's coat on? Midget Santa? And then would the elves get really, really small?
I mean, there are several loopholes.
Think of the implications. One sec. What is that movie called? What is that movie called? The Santa Claus. Let me look up fanfiction of this. See how much.
We don't know like how far the Tim Allen Santa Claus mythos goes and how fleshed out this world is.
Oh my God, there are 178 stories about the Santa Claus. Let's check out Only M for Mature. Only M for Mature 6.
Oh God. Oh, 6. Oh man. Tim Allen gets fucked by the Santa Claus code.
Tim Allen's son gets fucked by Bernard the elf.
Oh.
The longest fanfiction is 22,000 words. It is a romance fantasy about Charlie from the Santa Claus and someone's OC. And it's it's 22,000 words long and it's 22 chapters long. Let me skip to chapter 15 and read just let me see if I can find a sexy smidgen here. Because I love reading sexual descriptions by fanfic authors because they're so dumb. Nice thing is, the person is responding every chapter to everyone who has given their story a review. I'm trying to find the sex here. I'm not finding any sex.
I'm honestly kind of glad. This is with like the fucking kid from the movie, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he's an adult.
Yeah, he grows up alongside the movie. So like in the third one, he's in like college. But I'm pretty sure that in the first and second one, he is not of a legal age.
Yeah, he's meant to be like 8 in the first movie. That's why I was like, oh, that's kind of...
Yeah.
Never be as fucked up as the Happy Wheels fanfiction I wrote where the dad on the bike fucked his son. That video is no longer available because I could not. I was like, Dipper Goes to Taco Bell is so ridiculous that it's fantastical. Yes. But that one is like, I don't want to be like a wimpy baby, but it's borderline terrible. It is terrible.
No.
It is actually terrible.
Like uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to like be around it.
Yep. So I've gotten rid of that video. That's the only video I've deleted though because I felt uncomfortable about a story after I've read it because I was kind of just like, Dipper Goes to Taco Bell is one of those ones where it's like, yeah, they're fictional kids, but fucking hell,
this is like absolutely balls to the wall, insane, crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, oh hey, yeah, Dipper dies in a puddle of his own cum, shit, and blood.
Yep.
Which is terrible, but also ridiculous.
One last...
But like, oh hey, like the dad from Happy Wheels rapes his own child.
Yeah,
that's not great.
That was extremely messed up, and I am sourcing my stories a little bit better because I do read when I read my stories, I do first impression readings. I rarely re-record, and I was just like, well, I'll just use this and make a video, and then I listened to it fully again, and I was like, oh fuck, that's awful.
Yeah.
But no, good news. One last thing for the podcast here. Swery is apparently returning to game development. He opened a new studio, White Owls Inc.
Ooh.
So
nice.
We will never get D4 to continue, but Swery at least is making games again. So fuck yeah, Deadly Premonition 2. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it. All right. That about wraps up the end of this podcast. Thank you guys for joining me here. Appreciate you for coming, Sticky Hunter. Thank you for coming to the podcast.
Will I ever return? That's the true question.
Probably. Who knows? Will this podcast ever return?
Nope.
Nope. It's
No.
dead forever. We finally killed it.
Last
over.
episode.
Last episode. Finale. It's over.
I'm going to call this
everybody.
the last episode, but not really. That's what I'll call it. Good times.
That's a good title. There you go.
Good title. Good
All
work.
right. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good whenever you're watching this. Oh, no.